Aside from the war, there's the question of morality. In the past week, there was a clash between the Israeli police and Israeli soldiers in Sidi Timan prison. The Israeli police were coming to detain the soldiers to question them after allegations of abuse of prisoners, of Palestinian prisoners. The next report tells you more about this Israeli problem.
Since the October 7th attack on southern Israel, Palestinian prisoners are facing all kinds of torture in Israeli prisons. According to a UN Human Rights Office report, this includes waterboarding, sleep deprivation, and electric shocks. Israeli prison authorities have over 9,400 detainees. The UN says some of them are held in secret places without access to lawyers or respect for legal rights. On Monday, riots broke out at the SDE Taiman Detention Center, where 9 Israeli soldiers were arrested on suspicion of raping a Palestinian detainee. A crowd gathered outside the army base in southern Israel and broke through the gates. Israeli politicians of Prime Minister Netanyahu's far-right coalition were also part of the riot.
The soldiers in this country are a consensus. If they touch our soldiers, we'll build a shield wall. The people will rise up against the government, be it left or right or whatever. Nobody can touch our soldiers. Not the people who died defending us, not my friends who died defending us.
The Israeli military has ordered an inquiry into the incident. The protesters at the Beit Laith military base held Israeli flags and chanted shame against the arrest of Israeli soldiers. The rights group said the Palestinian detainee is seriously wounded after the assault and has been hospitalized in southern Israel. Israel's parliament, the Knesset, is on a summer break. However, far-right MPs called for an emergency meeting to defend the arrested soldiers. Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich called the suspects heroic warriors. Israel's military chief, Lieutenant General Herzi Halevi, condemned the riots. He said the ongoing investigation will only restore the honor of the Israeli military. Ever since the start of the Gaza war, the Israeli parliament has reportedly increased administrative detention under the Unlawful Combatants Law. The United Nations has for long raised concern about conditions for Palestinian detainees in Israeli prisons. It warns that the situation has only worsened since the war began. On July 3rd, UN decried reports of abuse against Palestinian detainees from the West Bank. That was when Israeli troops reportedly tied a wounded Palestinian to a military vehicle during a raid in the West Bank city of Jenin.
It's clear that it is sickening to see totally unacceptable treatment, and there absolutely needs to be a transparent and independent investigation in this regard, so that we can find out what happened and to ensure that those who committed these acts are brought to justice.